Hey, how's it going? My name's Mark. I wonder, when you were a kid, did you ever try out or audition for anything? I did. From middle school into high school, trying out for various sports teams, auditioning for the drum line and parts and plays and various things like that. But the truth is, auditions and tryouts, they go even beyond high school years. They go into college, into adulthood. They follow us everywhere. What is a job interview if it's not an extended audition where you're questioned and you ask some questions and you're both the employer and the potential employer are actually auditioning each other. It's the same in dating. It's a long-term audition to see if you're compatible for marriage. We call it test driving a car, but really we're auditioning the car. We do it when we're shopping around for interest rates for a loan on a car or a house or whatever that looks like. We're constantly doing this. But here's the catch. We have a tendency, and this is the danger of living like that. We have a tendency of transferring this audition tryout mindset from life as we know it onto God, and we think we convince ourselves that if I'm gonna gain God's love and favor and blessings on my life, then I have to audition for them and I have to try out for God's approval and his love in my life. But nothing could be further from the truth. There's a child psychologist and medical doctor named Alfred Adler who maintains that much of the stress and anxiety, trauma that we carry from childhood into adulthood stems from this phenomenon that happens in an early age where we constantly feel that someone is preferred to us. And a lot of times we think that of God too. That as I go through life's ups and downs and the difficulties and the heartaches and the hurts, a lot of times we'll begin to think that maybe I wasn't good enough for God, and maybe this is a punishment, and maybe God doesn't love me anymore. Maybe I didn't behave in a certain way that could earn His love for me, and that's simply not true. Here's the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Are you ready for this? In Romans chapter 5 and verse 8, we're told that while we were still sinners, while we were still lost, turned upside down, not knowing in from out, in the middle of sin, not even sure what it looked like to get out of sin, not even sure if there was a way to live apart from sin, while we were still sinners, it says that Christ died for us. So this here is the gospel. You are fully seen and you are fully known by God. The good, the bad, the ups, the downs, your failures and insufficiencies, your successes and accolades, known by God all the way through and through. And yet, you ready? This is the good news. You're fully loved by God. Fully seen, fully known, and yet fully loved by God. I came to tell someone today that you don't have to try out an audition for God's love and approval in your life. He loves you not because you're good or bad or otherwise. He doesn't love you for anything you actually bring to the table. In fact, the only thing that you and I bring to the table with God is our sin. And because of the cross of Jesus Christ, our sin can be dealt with completely in full. In fact, we're told that on the cross, Jesus literally became our sin so that we could have a relationship with God the Father and know what it is to be loved and accepted, fully known, fully loved by God. I hope that's encouragement for you today, and I hope that begins to free up some of the anxiety and stress that you walk around with day to day, wondering, does He love me today? Does He not love me today? Am I good enough today? Am I not good enough today? None of those questions are relevant. The truth is, you're fully seen, fully known, and fully loved by God. We'll see you next time. Bye.